Hey guys, I would just wanted to make a video about this latest thing about the Simpsons. As we know, I'm talking about alternate realities, the Mandela effect, and just how our lives are being changed, how we see the world is being changed. And as we know, The Simpsons has foreshadowed things before. There are people who have said, The Simpsons has predicted things that were going to happen. Trump being nominated for one, as well as 9/11. Excuse me, Facebook. And so I wanted to show you guys this because this was really interesting. And this is recent that they put out. The Simpsons Debateful 8 animation.
I'm gonna let him live in his alternative reality.
I think I'm the only one that's gonna beat her.
To his own record, he screams, "Liar, liar, liar!"
I said on Univision because
Okay, so we start the video, and Marge is having a nightmare. She can't seem to wake up from or whatever. But did you notice the beginning? Hillary Clinton says some really important words.
I'm gonna let him live in his alternative
I think I'm
reality.
the only one that's gonna beat her.
So she says, "I'm going to let you live in this alternative reality. I'm going to let him live in this alternative reality." So that was interesting.
His own record, he screams, "Liar, liar,
But
liar!"
I said on Univision because he doesn't speak
Well,
Spanish.
and I'll-
Biggest liar. This guy lied.
I can't take it.
Honey, what's wrong?
I'm hyperventilating. I can't take it anymore. Basic manners are gone from politics. What is it with these ding-dongs? Mama's okay. Mama's okay.
Kid, I'll handle this. It's just like when you have a bad dream, except this is real and will probably ruin your lives. Go to
Okay. So Homer explains what's going on. He says it's like when you're having a bad dream. So this is real. And it's probably going to ruin your lives. So that was just kind of creepy, that he's comparing life to, or this reality, to having a really bad dream that is not really for our good. Um,
Flanders and tell him you're spending the night. No argument. Marge, think good thoughts. Think good thoughts. I know.
and he repeats that twice. Think good thoughts. Think good thoughts. He's going to suggest to her that she imagine a world that is like perfect. And this is his answer to this nightmare that she's having, or this collective nightmare. And remember, this is all about the elections. She's dreaming about the election. She's seeing it. This is something that's in our reality right now. And she's dreaming about it. And his answer is to,
Oh, things look bad now, but just try to visualize another America. One where Republicans, Democrats, and Donald Trump all get along.
so that's his answer, is to visualize another America. And I think a few of us have said that. Of course, he's going to go back on these words, but he's going to, we've said it before, especially with the Mandela effect, is that we're starting to realize there's a lot of stuff going on and it's freaking us out. And, you may like be like Marge and you're hyperventilating and like, what's going on? All these changes. I'll fast forward a little bit. So, everybody's getting along. She's imagining this great world where everybody's dancing and having a good time. As she falls asleep, as Marge falls back asleep and she starts feeling good again, she goes back to sleep. As soon as she goes back to sleep,
Just trust me.
everything goes back.
I was perfect. The rest of you morons were flat.
Flat or flat?
So as soon as Marge goes back to sleep, everything goes back to the way it was, the nightmare. And they all start fighting and they can't get along. This one, there was some other stuff that they were kind of, I guess, alluding to. Oh, there's a good one. Rubio.
Doing exactly what he's doing. Oops.
Suggesting Rubio is a robot. That's kind of weird. But he is kind of robotic, anyways. Oh, yeah. Hillary. Let's get to that Hillary part.
Goldman Sachs says hello.
Hillary, if I get elected, will you tell me what to do?
Goldman Sachs says hello. So basically alluding to the fact that Hillary works for Goldman Sachs. That's interesting. And this attempt on Bernie's life, which may be alluding to something, because I always say if Bernie Sanders gets elected, I don't know how much longer he has to live. I mean, he's not with the status quo and he's already old. This is suggesting that she, even if he gets elected, she's still going to be in control and she's going to try to take him out. So better watch out for that. Let's see. I'm going to skip ahead.
I guess dreaming doesn't work.
I want to see who wins.
So his last final thought is, I guess dreaming doesn't work. So basically saying, he's suggesting that as much as we try to control the reality, I guess it won't work because it's going to just go back to where it was, or whoever's controlling it. But the thing is, Marge is entertained. So instead of being scared, now she's going to allow herself to go to sleep, and then she's going to allow herself to be entertained by the show, the little circus that's going on. And I think that's the way they want people. They want America just to go stay asleep because dreaming is not going to work. Actually, it did work. She used, as long as she stayed awake, as long as she was conscious, she was able to change the reality. And that's the message that I've been trying to tell people. Hopefully they won't flag this video because I'm using Fox's stuff. But as long as you stay awake, you can control the reality. Once you go be like Marge and you're content with going to sleep and being entertained by the dream that they're portraying, the reality that they're trying to give you, then it's going to continue to go. So that's just that. I don't know. Fox is kind of weird sometimes, but he said Simpsons have been on for a long time for a reason. And they're just not entertaining us. They're giving us little information. So, give me your thoughts on what you think about that, because if you don't do it, then who will?